Baby, my name is Ross Mandel and welcome to my show today. We're coming to you live from Mammoth Studios. Mammoth Studios, that's our new name. And we're coming to you live today, uncut, uncensored, unfiltered, unedited. And unfortunately for Rossi, I am still under arrest. I don't know how much more I can keep this up, baby, because it's draining me. Now, I just spent the last several days in New York City, the Big Apple, Manhattan, and I gotta say, what a great time I had. First and foremost, New York City, you're talking September, it's hit and miss from time to time, but you're talking 72, 75 in the middle of the day. At night, it gets down to 60, maybe 55 degrees. When you're 210 pounds, that's beautiful. I love it. I got back to Boca Raton last night. I landed at Fort Lauderdale Airport about midnight. I walk out of the terminal to my car park, and it's like, you can't breathe. I'm telling you, it's so crazy. I just pulled up here in the parking lot, and on my dashboard it said 103 degrees. Welcome back to Florida, South Florida. Get back to me in November, January. That's for me. But right now, I gotta say, you little husky bit of a fellow, New York City is where it's at. Boy, do I miss the Big Apple. Just to give you guys an update, I flew in, I did some legal stuff. There was no court. I was all worried about my big appearance in court, but was postponed by the government, which is a good thing. And went to, I was a guest of a lovely producer friend of mine at the opening night of the NFL for the New York Jets at Meadowlands Arena. And we sat in the entitlement suite. Those of you that follow me on Facebook, on my friend, have an interest, Ross Mandel, SSL on Facebook. I was posting pictures like crazy. We were with so many well-known celebrities and people. We were in the entitlement suite. I was like, what kind of name is the entitlement suite? Let me just tell you, it's a perfect name because, if you feel entitled to good food, gorgeous women, good-looking guys, famous people, five-star service, gourmet food, I don't drink, but top-shelf alcohol, and by the way, the best seats in the arena on the 50-yard line, you belong in the entitlement suite. I loved it. Now, can you top that? Watch this. Tuesday night, I'm invited by my same lovely producer friend. His name is Doug DeLuca. And we go to Yankee Stadium to see the Eminem Jay-Z show. Yes, these hip-hop rappers, these former drug dealer project kids, are now headlining in Yankee Stadium. I mean, how crazy is that? And you know what's crazier? That they know it. They're so grateful, and they're so humble, and they're so thankful. It was just an experience for me not to be believed. For those of you that know me, I'm a bit of a little fuddy-duddy, a little bit of a homebody. I like to be with the wife and the kids on the couch. I like my television. I like my computer. I like to work out and train and all that good stuff. I like to go to AA and meditate and all that kind of thing. But let me just tell you something. Yankee Stadium, out of 75,000 screaming people, we were 6th row dead center, but nobody wanted to sit there because we were invited to the Steinbrenner Suite. Yankee Stadium, Steinbrenner Suite, you got it. Talk about entitlement. My God. And again, if you were Facebooking, I was just shooting away and updating everybody and just letting everybody know what a great time I'm having. And I think that's really important because we're going to get to know each other and we're going to go down this road a little bit. I'm willing to open it up. I've been living like this my whole life. But you know what? I never said much. Now I'm going to show off just a little so you can see that with your own eyes. And Eminem comes on and he's fantastic. I'm a big fan. White rapper. Come on now. What a guy. And he just got sober and did a song and a whole set. And he was so grateful because the last bunch of years he was addicted to pills and alcohol and all kinds of powders, and now he's sober, and I get that, and it was a beautiful thing to experience this guy coming back. And then a guy called 50 Cent jumps on stage, and 50 Cent. You want to talk about talent, passion, power. This guy is a beast. I'm a big fan, and I just, wow. And out of nowhere, Dr. Dre comes on. For those of you that appreciate rap and hip-hop and whatnot, I mean, Dr. Dre is on stage with Eminem and 50 Cent. It was nuts. Meanwhile, up in the Steinbrenner suite, hobnobbing with the rich and the famous and the meaningful and, you know, the average guy. It was just a tremendous experience. Make a long story short, then Jay-Z comes on. This guy he is the man. And Eve comes on. And Mary J. Blige and Beyonce and Drake. And this just went on like crazy. And the humility that came from this man and the gratitude, I swear to you, there were 80,000 people there, and every single person believed that Jay-Z was speaking directly to them. That's how good this guy is. Everybody felt that this guy was talking directly, saying thank you, and this show is going to be history. And imagine, we were kids, we couldn't even get into Yankee Stadium. We were dealing crack, and we were from projects, and now sold out, big show, history, rap and hip-hop. And I got to say, not my thing, but I got to tell you, the energy, the passion, the love, it was just so exciting and moving to see young people, old people, just American people just spending and enjoying and experiencing this tremendous, you know, night of artistry and so forth. What an experience. I'm so grateful that I could be a part of these things. Thank you, Doug DeLuca. Now, what a couple of days I had, because on Tuesday, a crew came in from Los Angeles and rented a big Suburban, and we filmed all around Manhattan. We filmed me, you know. I'm not much, but I'm all I think about. All around Manhattan. We ran into my brother-in-law on the street. We went to Trump World Tower, where I lived for half a dozen years. We went up to the 79th Street Workshop, where I got sober in 1990. Whoa! And we made the trip down to Wall Street. And, you know, all along I got to talk. I was mic'd up. And what a great, great experience that was. And they're going to post-produce it and cut it and stream it and release it. And I hope you guys are going to check it out, because really it was a very, very beautiful experience for me. It was unrehearsed, unscripted, very candid shots, very candid audio, and wow. Yes! Wow, it was something. Now, I'm not a big I told you so guy, but about a week to 2 weeks ago, I did a couple of podcasts just like this, uncut and unfiltered. And I told you about the stock market, and oh, the world has come out now, and people agree, people disagree, people are talking about this and about that. I'm going to address a couple of things. I said to you, it's being set up, this market. You're being set up to take a huge fall. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. I'm going to tell you what to look out for. And I said to you, because people are asking me, where would you put your money? Where would you advise? Where were the big boys, you know, putting money? I said, buy gold. Buy gold stocks, gold mining stocks, gold funds. This is what I said. Check out my podcast. I said the biggest and the smartest and the make it happen people are getting long gold. Okay? Yesterday, day before yesterday, gold hit an all-time high. And it's going higher. And when gold goes higher, that tells you people are moving money. It's a safe place to be. And it's crazy, because it's against all investing wisdom. It's against everything that your brokers and your banks and your government and your institutions are selling on a daily basis. Do you know the absolute return on gold in the last 10 years has crushed the return on equities, on common stocks, because of all the goddamn shenanigans that's going on between Washington and Wall Street, the corruption and the criminality. It's disgusting. Too big to fail. You know what the new expression is? Too big to jail. They didn't get arrested. They didn't get perp walked. And the whole system collapsed. The same people that were regulating these banks that failed are still regulating. Tim Geithner, Mary Shapiro, FINRA, the most corrupt, crooked organization in the history of modern man. I'm talking about the SEC. Where the hell is the SEC? How about the FBI in the Southern District? Nobody got arrested. Nobody got perp walked. You know, they're really looking out for you people. Too big to jail. That's what they should say. And there was a huge article written about it. Now, money's pouring into gold, but the market's climbing up. You see, it's being laddered up. It's being laddered up to suck you in. Goes from 10,000, almost breaking 10,000 a week ago, 8 days ago, back to 10,500, 10,600. They're trying to sucker you in. Get out and get short. That market's up 3-4 days in a row. Short it. Short the big stocks. Short your favorite stocks. I don't care. The only safety are in the highest quality, big dividend paying stocks. Someone said, what does that mean, dividend paying stock? It's when a public corporation has so much excess cash, right? So much excess cash, they actually start giving it out to the shareholders. They declare a dividend every few months. They pay you get a check. Now, the honest truth is, a lot of these big companies do it because they own a lot of stock, and it's a way they can pull money out of these companies, and, you know, it's fair because they're sharing it with everybody. But let me tell you, if you're speculating in this market, you're taking positions in companies that are not paying massive dividends, that don't have massive positive cash flow, you're in trouble. You know, someone said to me in an argument, oh, the market's going to go higher because of earnings. Earnings, my ass. You know nothing. All earnings are based on the accounting. Who's regulating the accounting of these companies? How about nobody? Nobody. Enron and WorldCom. What the hell, huh? Sarbanes-Oxley. What happened? Again, crashed. WorldCom, the biggest company in America, went to zero. Enron, the 6th biggest company in America, went to zero. You think they fixed anything? No. A few years later, every bank goes insolvent. Yes, AIG, the biggest insurance company in the world, overnight goes negative $150 billion. Where was the accounting? It's a lie, people. It's a lie. You're being defrauded by the government, by the street, by the very banks and the stock markets that you feel are institutional and safe in nature. It's horrific, this corruption. Earnings. What are you kidding? It's all about accounting. Who's accounting and how are they accounting? And, you know, what's off balance sheet? What you don't have to count? What you do have to count? It's stupid. Jim Cramer's on TV saying, I like this stock. It's only 11 times next year's earnings. 11 times. Who made that rule of thumb? Stocks should trade between 15 and 20 times earnings. That's a scam being perpetuated on all of you. Gold is going to go higher. The markets are going to get crushed. And you will be able to buy back everything a hell of a lot cheaper sometime before the end of the year, beginning of the new year. This is a prophecy, not just a prediction. It's so great to be back in South Florida. It's so great to share this with you. Please send me some feedback. Call me, email me, ross@rossmandel.com. I'm on Facebook, Ross Mandel. I have a website, rossmandel.com. I am dying to hear from you people. And watch, okay? Because I have the balls to sit and tell you what's going to happen. And I'm telling you why now. Accounting. It's just another fraud being perpetrated on the American people. I thank you all for your time. It's such a privilege to be here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.